A heart attack on a plane during a pandemic. It happened just last week on a United Airlines flight from Orlando to Los Angeles. Passengers jumped in to help, despite concerns that the man they were trying to keep alive might well have COVID-19. So what was that like? Elle Thomas spoke to one of them.
There were 3 of us doing CPR.
You can see it in this video from TMZ. Just 12 seconds, capturing tense moments that lasted almost an hour. Tony Aldapa, an EMT, was one of a few passengers willing and able to answer the call for help.
There were people that were, getting us gloves. There were people that were grabbing us the medical equipment we needed.
Tony performed chest compressions, but no mouth-to-mouth. Still, despite their best efforts, the man was pronounced dead at a local hospital following an emergency landing. According to the airline, medical providers on scene declared it a cardiac arrest. But now, concerns that passenger may have had the virus. His wife telling Tony he'd experienced at least one symptom.
She did tell me he had been short of breath. I asked if he had been exposed to COVID. I asked if he had tested positive. And she told me that they were getting tested when they got back to Los Angeles.
United does require all passengers to acknowledge they have not been diagnosed with COVID-19 in the last 14 days and do not have COVID-related symptoms. United says the CDC has contacted the airline directly and is working to pinpoint any customers believed to be at risk for possible exposure or infection. For Tony,
I've had a headache, I've had body aches, I've had a cough.
He fears he already knows the answer.
I've had one negative test, and I'm waiting on the results for the second one.
If you get that test back and it's positive, would you have regretted helping?
Absolutely not. I couldn't sit idly by knowing that I have CPR training and not used it. And I'd hope that if it was me in that seat, if it was one of my family members, that people would do the same thing.
For the news, I'm Elle Thomas.